What happened when your husband tried to control you? When the man who once promised to protect you started deciding who you could be? At first, it looks like love. He checks on you, makes sure you're safe, tells you he just worries because he cares. And you believe him because you want to. Because love is supposed to feel safe. But safety can be a cage if someone else holds the key. It started small for me. Little things. Text me when you get there. Don't stay out too long. It sounded sweet, protective even. Until one day, I realized every decision I made somehow needed his approval. He'd scroll through my messages just to be sure. He'd question what I wore, first jokingly, then seriously. He'd tell me my friends were bad influences, that they didn't understand our relationship the way he did. And I listened. Because that's what love does to you, it makes you quiet. It makes you think patience will fix everything. The night it changed, the air itself felt wrong. Dinner burned on the stove while he scrolled through my phone in silence. Every second stretched like wire ready to snap. When I asked what he was doing, he looked up with eyes I barely recognized and said, "Is greater than, you shouldn't keep secrets from me." I tried to laugh it off, but then he grabbed my wrist. Not hard enough to bruise, but hard enough to remind me who had the power. That was the first time I felt fear in my own home. The first time I realized, love can sound like a threat if you listen closely enough. He said, "Is greater than, if you ever walk out that door, don't come back." I stared at him, and for a moment, I almost believed I couldn't. But something inside me, small, quiet, still mine, refused to die. Because the thing about control is, once someone teaches you how it feels to lose yours, you'll do anything to take it back. Before the shouting, before the bruised silence that settled between us like fog, there was love. Or at least what I thought love was supposed to feel like. He was charming when I met him. The kind of man who noticed the smallest things. How I tucked my hair behind my ear when I got nervous. How I always ordered coffee, 2 sugars and no cream. How I tried to laugh off pain when something bothered me. That attention felt intoxicating. When you've spent years being overlooked, someone seeing you that closely feels like oxygen. He opened doors, sent flowers, remembered dates. My friends used to tease me, calling him old-fashioned in the best way. And for a while, I believed I'd found something safe. The first red flag didn't even look red. It looked like protection. One night, I was meeting friends for dinner. He texted, "Don't stay out too late. It's not safe that side of town." I told him not to worry. But halfway through dinner he called, just to check if I was still okay. It felt sweet then. Now I know it was the first chain. Soon it was constant. "Where are you? Who are you with? Send me a picture so I know you're fine." He'd frame it as love, and I'd mistake control for care. When you love someone, you learn to rationalize the things that hurt. You tell yourself it's their way of loving. But love shouldn't shrink you. And day by day, I was becoming smaller. One morning I woke up late. He'd been waiting downstairs, scrolling through my phone. "Is greater than, why didn't you answer my text last night?" "I fell asleep," I said, still groggy. He laughed too loud, too sharp. "Funny, you never fall asleep before replying to your friends."